Bubble Busters!
My name is Ashley. I got married right after college, so I'm currently a housewife in my early 20s. My husband is the CEO of his own company and is 20 years older than me. So many people had questions, and the biggest one was if I married him for the money. Contrary to belief, we met at a jazz bar and music is what brought us together. I know everyone thinks I'm a gold digger, but I married him because of who he is, and not what he has. He's also once divorced, but that didn't stop me from being with him.
I'm home, honey.
Welcome back, babe. Oh, you don't look so well. Something happened?
I'm not entirely sure if I can keep my company. It's not working as well as I want it to.
Oh, I see. But I mean, it's not going to be gone tomorrow, right? I'm sure I'll find a way to make things better. I didn't mean to give him basic words of encouragement, but I had no clue how to maintain a company. Besides, I'm just a college graduate.
Would you stay with me even if my job doesn't work out?
Of course! And just like he predicted, his company was going downhill and we were struggling to maintain our lifestyle. One day, a woman came to visit our home.
Hello, Tom. Why haven't you paid for child support this month?
This is Janet, Tom's ex-wife. They have a son together who's turning 18 this year.
I'm sorry, Janet. Now that Bobby is 18 this year, I was thinking about stopping the payments.
It's not his birthday yet. You're gonna be paying for his child support until he turns 18.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I believe your son is already working, right? I don't think child support is needed if he is already employed.
Don't butt into people's business, little miss.
I just don't think child support is necessary if they're already employed and getting a paycheck. Janet comes over time to time to haggle us child support money. We told her that we simply do not have the money because of the company failing and that Bobby is already a working adult, but nothing went through her thick skull. Then one day, my husband gave me an envelope. What's this?
There's $1.5 million in here. I want you to go directly to your parents' house, and don't tell anyone.
1.5 million?
Shh! Not so loud! Don't deposit this to the bank. Just go straight to your parents' house. Keep it close with you at all times.
But why?
There would be evidence if we deposited this to the bank, and we can't have that. Don't talk to anyone. Don't be seen. And just go straight to your parents' house, okay?
But I'm going home by myself?
It's gonna be fine. Once my work is done, I'll come get you. I promise. Just wait for me, okay?
From what he was telling me, I knew that it was finally time that we'd lose the company. I didn't want to make a fuss and make his life harder, so I went back home for a while with the $1.5 million. My parents were very surprised to see me back, but they knew something was up, so they welcomed me in their arms. Several days later, on this particular day, my family was out and I was the only one home.
Excuse me, is Ashley here?
Yes, this is... Janet, what are you doing here?
I smell it.
What?
I smell money.
Smell money? What are you, a dog?
I know you have money. Give it to me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play stupid with me. I know you got $1.5 million from Tom. Give it all to me, right now.
Ashley's anger meter, 30%. I'm sorry, but why do you have information about private matters? And you have the nerve to come by my parents' house. This is insane.
The rights to that money is with me, since I was the first wife. So shut up and give it to me.
This money is for Tom and I. He's the one who gave it to me. He definitely did not give it to you, Janet.
Tom has a responsibility to pay for child support. And since he didn't pay for it, I came here to get the $1.5 million instead.
Ashley's anger meter, 60%. Like I said, we finished paying for his child support. You still can't give that up, can you?
Oh, for the love of God, just shut up! You're gonna regret not giving the money to me.
Suddenly, a large man came out of the bushes.
Bobby, hold this bitch down.
You're Bobby? Tom's son?
Shut up, bitch!
Bobby came over and held me down on the floor. I could barely breathe or speak. While this was happening, Janet went inside and looked everywhere. Through the closet and the shelf, she made an entire mess. After she found the bag with $1.5 million, she took off with Bobby. Are you kidding me? The money! She took the money! She basically just robbed me! Several days later, I got a text from Tom.
I'm sorry, honey. We have officially let go of the company. We won't be able to maintain our lifestyle like before.
Then I'll work with you. We can do this all over again, but together.
Ashley? Are you saying that you'll stay with me?
Obviously. I love you, not your money.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, by the way, something terrible happened. I told him about the incident with Janet and Bobby, how they robbed me of that money.
Janet did what? That bitch! She really is planning to destroy me even after the marriage. Did you talk to the police?
No, not yet. I didn't know if I was supposed to or not.
Right, sorry for that. But if we let this go, Janet will never give that money back. I'll help too, so call the police and report it to them right now!
Okay. Ashley's anger meter, 100%. I can't believe Janet would rob me the money Tom saved for our marriage. I'm gonna definitely make her pay and regret what she's done, just like the Trouble Busters. Right after that, I called the police and they immediately came over to the house. Thankfully, everything is left untouched since I told my family to leave everything as is since the robbery. They were able to get Janet's prints from all over the room.
There's receipts that $1.5 million were taken out of my account. That can be used as evidence that I gave you the money.
Thank you! I'll tell the police officers here and they'll go further with the investigation. The police immediately looked into Janet's information. They found that there was an unusual amount of money that came into her account the same day they robbed me. Since this money was untraceable, it became hard evidence for this investigation. With the prints on the scene and Tom and I's testimony, Janet and Bobby was arrested for robbery. Look! There's police at Janet's house!
She's finally going to jail. She really shouldn't have robbed us.
Oh, there they are!
You little bitch! We're getting arrested because you reported us to the police!
Excuse me? You're the one that stole from us! There's no way you're getting pissed at me for that!
You don't even have kids! I'd have a harder life than you because I have a child myself! You get to keep all that money for yourself? That's not fair!
That doesn't matter! Having children doesn't change the fact that you're a thief!
We were gonna be so rich with that money!
All right, settle down. We'll listen to what you have to say at the station.
They both kept berating us until they were taken away by the officers. They were apparently claiming they were both innocent, but in the end, they were convinced. They're both in prison now.
I'm sorry, Ashley. Not only did I lose my company, I made you go through that all alone.
It's okay, babe. I'm just glad all of that is over. From now on, I'll work too, so we can do this together. So for several years after that, we decided to open a jazz bar together. Since we got together initially because of our love for music, working together wasn't hard for us at all. I mean, I must admit, at first it was difficult financially, but as time went on, our bar became quite popular. Now all kinds of musicians and celebrities come to our bar.
Never would I have thought that I would let go of my company and become a bar owner.
Yeah, but owning a bar is so much fun! I'm having a much better time than being a housewife. Thankfully, Janet and Bobby never bothered us after that. From what I heard, they apparently couldn't keep any jobs and are now running from debt collectors. My life changed drastically since then, but working with my beloved husband and owning a bar together has made my life infinitely better. I'm happy now, more than I've ever been. Trouble Busters!